Welcome back to the Crypto Father channel. I am your Crypto Father, and you probably thought that the SEC was finished and done and we were in clear waters, but not even close. The SEC is just getting started with things. The Binance versus SEC trial is coming up, so make sure to smash up the likes on this video, subscribe to the channel, and stick around till the very end so you don't miss any of the news that are going to be talked about on this episode. Let's start off by looking at the market. $1.7 trillion, 34 billion in trading volume. That's a massive drop. Over the past little while, I saw trading volumes of 70, $80 billion. 34 is a massive drop. Bitcoin's down to 41,000, Ethereum at 2,400, which is not that big of a change. Binance is pumping, and you might wonder why it's pumping with the FUD that's presently going on. Might want to be cautious about where this thing is going, because the trial is coming up pretty soon. I think today is supposed to be the day when proper regulation might take place. This will determine whether cryptocurrency market will be regulated or not. Might. So Binance is pumping. Why? Don't know, when everything else is dumping, other than Dogecoin, obviously, because Dogecoin apparently got another re-endorsement from Elon Musk, so they're happy. Doge holders are. ADA is on another retracement, back down to 50 cents from 51, and everything else is looking red as well. Entire cryptocurrency market will focus on Binance SEC case tomorrow, which is today. This was published on the 21st, which was yesterday. Today is the 22nd. I don't even know what I said in the introduction. Did I say 21st or 22nd? I hope I had said 22nd. It is the 22nd. Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange, will face off against the SEC's US Securities and Exchange Commission in a courtroom in Washington next week. This important hearing could potentially determine how cryptocurrencies are regulated. Binance previously asked federal judge Amy Berman Jackson to dismiss the lawsuit filed by the SEC in June, alleging Binance violated agency rules. The crypto exchange is expected to file its motion to dismiss the case on Monday. So they're going to be filing a motion today, and what's going to happen? I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. But the SEC has been after Binance for some time. The former CEO, Changpeng Zhao, CZ, stepped down and was replaced by another dude whose name I forget right now. But the SEC has accused Binance and the executives and the exchange's US arm of artificially inflating trading volumes, misappropriating customer funds, failing to restrict US customers from its platform, and misleading investors about market surveillance controls. The regulator also alleged that Binance legally supported the trading of several cryptocurrencies that are considered unregistered securities by the SEC. The hearing, originally scheduled for Friday, was postponed due to snowfall in the Washington, D.C. area and has been rescheduled for Monday, January 22nd, 6 p.m. Which means you're getting this news brand new, and that's actually coming up sometime later on because the States is a little bit behind me. This hearing follows a separate lawsuit filed earlier this week by the SEC against rival US crypto exchange Coinbase, which the SEC also accused of trading cryptocurrencies that should actually be registered. The SEC has long maintained that most cryptocurrencies are akin to securities subject to its supervision, and this stance has been widely disputed by the crypto industry. Both cases are expected to shape the SEC's authority over the industry. How that's going to go down, not sure. A lot of the cases against the SEC, or the SEC has filed it against other cryptocurrency exchanges, have been dismissed in court. So particularly the ones in which the SEC alleged that some of the coins used or tokens sold were securities. So how this trial is going to go, I guess we're going to have to wait and see. But chances are that it might go quite well in favor of Binance. But again, only time will show. Last year, Binance Holdings agreed to pay $4.3 billion to settle with the Department of Justice and the Commodity Futures Trading Commission over illegal financial violations, and Zhao was found guilty by violating US anti-money laundering laws. However, the SEC's lawsuit still haunts the stock market. While Binance has reached settlements with other agencies, including the DOJ and CFTC, it did not want to settle with the SEC because doing so would mean admitting that the tokens mentioned in the case were securities. CZ paid billions of dollars in fines already to the DOJ and CFTC last year, and this is the reason why they haven't settled for the case with SEC, because if they did, that would be admitting that those tokens were securities, which a court which was previously dismissed in court, and those tokens were deemed not to be securities in court. But SEC continues to pursue the case, I guess, because they still hope to find a winning hand in this mess. So this case should start today, sometime later, your time, because you're probably in a state somewhere in a time zone other than my own. I guess we're gonna follow this throughout the week and see where this goes. You may have heard recently Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, calling blockchain and calling Bitcoin a pet rock, and so he's kind of an unpleasant figure. He comes across as the kind of person that talks down on anything that he doesn't have his hands on. So anything that he doesn't possess is valueless, while everything in his pocket is of value. That's the type of guy, you know. He's a millionaire, not willing to accept anything else but the stuff that he owns. He recently articulated a clear differentiation between the two. Dimon sees the potential of blockchain technology but remains skeptical of Bitcoin, liken it to a pet rock, which makes no sense. So far, one does not exist without the other. Every project that was launched on blockchain that was not Bitcoin or that was not a cryptocurrency received semi-interesting results. Maybe he's in line for the acceptance of CBDCs coming up. Maybe that's what he's trumping on about. Blockchain is real. It's a technology. We use it. It's going to move money. It's going to move data. It's efficient. We've been talking about it for 12 years, Dimon says. But so he agrees that it's going to move money, but just not Bitcoin money, because so the money that he's talking about is CBDCs. So that's what he's aiming for. He's gunning for the CBDCs, and he doesn't want Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency to replace the hold that banks and particularly him would have on the financial system by implementing CBDCs. But there's a silver lining to everything, and nothing comes without its downfall. Neither does this dude here. Apparently JP Morgan Chase pays an $18 million fine for forcing customers to stay silent about banks' bad behavior. So the Messiah falls. The US Securities and Exchange Commission says JP Morgan Chase will pay an $18 million fine for actively working to stop customers from reporting illegal activities at the leading US bank. In a press release, the SEC says JP Morgan routinely asked retail clients to sign confidential release agreements if they had been issued a credit or settlement from the firm of more than $1,000. The agreements barred JP Morgan's clients from their right to act as a whistleblower and voluntarily reach out to the SEC to report illegal activity. The SEC said that whether it's in your employment, contract, settlement agreements, or elsewhere, you simply cannot include provisions that prevent individuals from contacting the SEC with evidence of wrongdoing. But that's exactly what we allege JP Morgan did here. For several years, it forced certain clients into the untenable position of choosing between receiving settlements or credits from the firm and reporting potential securities law violations to the SEC. This either-or proposition not only undermined critical investor protections and placed investors at risk, but also was illegal. JP, man, Jamie Dimon. But I mean, this fine is going to be it's a slap on the wrist, and he's going to pay that and be on off his merry way. But it speaks to his character, and it says volumes about the monetary system that we have in place right now. It's corrupt. It's very, very corrupt. Anytime you hear FUD about cryptocurrencies being used for illegal activities, for smuggling drugs, for bribing this and that, the financial system has been doing that for years, for decades by now. And the only reason why while these people are after cryptocurrencies, after crypto and the crypto markets is because they see a threat. This is what trolls do. They're trolling cryptocurrencies. Crypto is a threat. It's here to stay, and it's highly likely going to replace the traditional monetary system, which is fake anyway. And these people are afraid of losing control of the thing that they've had control over for the past who knows how many decades, for millennia. The Bitcoinist released an article. 100%, nearly 100% of cryptocurrency on-chain is legal and it's clean. A recent crypto crime report by blockchain analysts from Chainalysis has revealed that the vast majority of cryptocurrency transactions, approximately 99.6%, are used for legal purposes. The study sheds light on the evolving landscape of cryptocurrency usage and challenges prevailing narratives surrounding illicit activities in the crypto space. According to the report, the total value of cryptocurrencies sent to illicit addresses witnessed a significant decrease from 39.6 billion in 2022 to 24.2 billion in 2023. The 2022 figure was partially inflated by 8.7 billion in FTX creditor claims following the collapse of the Sam Bankman-Fried-led startup. The findings presented by Chainalysis indicate that illicit cryptocurrency transactions occurred for just 0.34% of all cryptocurrency volume in 2023, down from 0.42% in 2022, and a substantial decline from 1.3% in 2019. Also keep in mind that the trading volume was massive. I hope they did their due diligence, hopefully, and you know, this is a proportional number. These figures challenge public statements made by influential business leaders such as JP Morgan Chase and CEO Jamie Dimon. Mostly that guy who's trying to cover his behind for doing illegal activities by pointing the finger at somebody else. That's a pretty common thing to do. So don't fear, don't listen to the FUD. These people are out to get you. There's a funny post by Edward Snowden. Wild how the SEC gov approving a Bitcoin ETF was all it took to transform the CEO of JP Morgan from the king of money into that guy who spends one half of every interview insisting, I don't care about Bitcoin, and the other half sobbing that it stole his wife and shot his dog. Yeah, exactly. I agree with Edward. This guy is just afraid of losing control, and so he tries to point the finger at the wrongdoings, alleged wrongdoings of other people, of other things, and away from himself. But fear not, Jamie, your time will come. And for all of you out there, crypto lovers, don't despair. Do not give in to the FUD. That's all it is. Crypto is not going anywhere. Bitcoin may be taking a breather right now and stretching its legs, but the bull run is coming, the halving is coming, and as we know, markets continue to move up, and so will Bitcoin. So make sure to huddle, make sure to smash up the likes on this channel, subscribe to the channel, as well as consider joining the channel by joining in the membership section. Become a crypto kitten or a crypto cat, and in the meantime, I will see you in the next video. Laters.